Hi, my name is Michael White with 360 PM Pro, your property management pro for the metropolitan Atlanta area. Today we will talk about tenant screening and how to handle tenant screening. Tenant screening is a very complex area, but it is the key to your profitability to any landlord making a profit with their homes. The beginning of the tenant screening is an application. You want to get a complete application with their name, their driver's license, social security cards, and you want to verify these items. You don't want them just to give you the numbers. You want to have actual copies of these, their employment, paycheck stubs. If they're self-employed, I would ask for 2 years tax returns as well as 3 months bank statements. This is an initial part of getting the application process done. Then you need to find a service that could pull a credit report for you, or a background check, and if possible, an eviction check of the person. These are very critical things that you should have. You do not want felons that have like pedophiles in your property for just litigation reasons and things that could possibly happen. Sex offenders is another one you would not want to have under the background check in your property. The next thing you want to make sure is they're employed. You want to verify and know that they're employed. Employment is valid, and I always recommend that the income be at least 3 times the rent amount. If you do not have a tenant with at least 3 times the rent amount, I think you're going to run into some major problems with affordability down the road in the property. As evictions, this is a touchy subject because I don't like to just key out anyone with an eviction, but they shouldn't have an eviction in the last 5 years, and they should have verifiable rent history in the last 5 years as well since the eviction. If they don't have these things, I would be some question marks. Now, there's always ways to ensure you're a little better if you find any problems with this and you want to move forward with a person. The number one way is to ask for a larger security deposit, maybe 2 times the amount. Other items you want to look out for on the application and ask questions for on the application is about pets. Some people have pets and they want pets. If you don't want pets in your property, then that will be a time to let them know that there's no pets allowed. If you do have pets, maybe you ask for a pet deposit. Maybe it'll be non-refundable. Maybe it is refundable. That's totally up to you how you want to present your property and have it in your property. There's a number of other items that I would ask you to look at very closely if they're self-employed. Go over the tax returns, average it out over the months. Make sure that it is 3 times when you average it out of your rent. So if your rent is $1,000, when you should do your average, they need to be at least $3,000 a month in income coming in. There are other people that are over 18. I recommend that you also take an application on them and screen them the same way, even if they're not going to be responsible or liable for the lease. And that's it for for your tenant screening. My name is Michael White with 360 PM Pro. If you have any other questions, please reach out to us. Thanks and have a good day.